Good morning, everyone. My name is Cindy Anggreni from the Education Policy Program at Yogyakarta State University. Today, I will present a research paper entitled Questioning Inclusive City Quality Teachers' Perspective and Experience in Sexuality Education from Children with Special Needs in Indonesia. This paper discusses the roles, challenges, and experience of PAUD teachers in providing sexuality education to children with special needs in Indonesia. Before discuss the findings, I'd like to frame the foundation of this research. First, the topic focus on the research article that I discussed the role, challenge, and expectation teacher in providing sexuality education to children with special needs. The second is a research problem that I found this article, namely teachers often do not have the training, guidance, or confidence to teach sexuality education to children with special needs, even though they realize the importance of the problem. Therefore, the purpose of this study, namely to explore how teacher understand, handle, and respond sexuality education for the children with special needs and the need for support in its implementation. The research tries to answer three key questions. Is the first, how do PAUD teachers view sexuality for ABK? The second is, what is their experience in delivering it? Third is, what are the biggest challenges they face and what kind of support do teachers need? Next, there is background information from this research. Let me explain the background of this research. The first discussion is why is it important for us discuss this issue? That is so that teachers are able to protect children with special needs from sexual violence and support their overall development. Next is, why do we need to raise this issue? Because teachers are main implements of education but have not been supported by adequate training, curriculum, or policy. Next is, in what context is this issue discussed or debated? So, this issue discussed in the context of inclusive cities in Indonesia, such as Banjarmasin and Banjarbaru, which in policy support child-friendly and anti-violence education. However, in practice, sexuality education from children with special needs has not been implemented systematically due to cultural norms, religious value, and lack of institutional support for the teachers. Finally, is there a gap or controversy between individuals, groups, or communities in this field and outside of it? Yes, of course, there are a gap between policy, field practice, and public perception. The government has not provided specific education for cultural and religious reasons. Teachers are called between professional responsibility and minimal support. Next is attitude apply or what what specific attitude is presented here. So this study takes the position that teachers must be improved as the main subject in sexuality education for children with special needs, cross-sector collaboration, and the courage to confront limiting social norms. This study emphasizes that sexuality education, child rights, and teachers are the main agents who can ensure and this right is fulfilled if they are well equipped. Next, there are implications from this study. I see several important implications, namely, first is teachers need special training on sexuality education for the children with special needs. Next, the national curriculum must include inclusive friendly sexuality material. Next is an collaboration between teachers, parents, and experts is also needed. The government also needs to strengthen policies and real support for teachers is the field. The last is equal support is needed between state and private PAUD institutions. Next, this research is based on recent literature, including a study published in the International Journal of Education Research. Next, thank you for your attention. I hope this presentation encourage further dialogue on how we can better support children and teachers in inclusive education. That's my presentation. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Thank you.